Meantime, Warriors try to keep it on the ground, only get 1 yard on the play, so it's 2nd and 9. The Mustangs have done a pretty good job overall tonight against the rushing attack of the Warriors. Meantime, Warriors under pressure. QB scramble, finally knocked down by R.J. Coleman. Mustangs almost get the sack. Instead, the Warriors end up with a little gain until a holding call brings it back.
That was a great job by the West Torrance quarterback, Notch, for keeping his balance as Largent literally flipped over him.
Meantime, now on the 2nd down and 25 play after the holding call. Warriors get a little bit of a run there on the left-hand side. They get up to the original line of scrimmage, so it's going to bring up a 3rd and 10 situation. Shotgun for the Warriors. He's looking middle, he pumps, and he pumps deep, and no, incomplete. Good coverage again by the Mustangs. Chen, but a flag comes in late. And it looks like that one will be against the Mustangs defense.
I thought that was good coverage by the Mustangs defense there, Chris. But I'm not, my opinion really doesn't matter in this case, as the referee feels that it was pass interference. But again, I thought the Mustangs did a great job on that defensive coverage.
And Mustang coaching staff would certainly agree with your interpretation. They were not happy at all by that play. Meantime, the yardage gain created a 4th and short situation, and Warriors able to convert.
That's the second 4th down play the Warriors were able to convert deep in Mustang territory.
And of course, again, that was led by the pass interference call. Meantime, QB keeper, but this time Tavai very nicely. Tavai comes up with the tackle. Optimus Prim also involved. Of course, Prim known primarily for his receiving abilities for the Mustangs, but tonight he's already made a couple of nice defensive plays. Meantime, Warriors on the QB keeper. They get the touchdown.
Again, Chris, that was all set up by the Warriors' ability to pass the ball from that wide set, open formation, and Notch was able to get up the middle, take it, and basically go untouched for the touchdown.
So this one is back to a 2-touchdown lead by the Warriors. Mustangs doing a good job putting up 28 points, but as you can tell, the defense is going to need to start to come up with some major plays here if the Mustangs want to not only get back into this game, but take the lead and win it.
And so far, the difference in this game are 2 4th down plays, which have led to those 2 scores that West Torrance is up right now. One 4th and 10, the other 4th and 1. You stop them there, we're all tied up.
Meantime, the Mustangs offensively definitely not as fluid and consistent as they normally are. In fact, 2 of the Mustangs' 4 touchdowns have come from Corey Zanicki on short yardage situations. The other 2 were big, long gains, over 50 yards each, one by Franco, one by Lawson Gale.
And we see that the West Torrance defense has adjusted and is focusing in and stopping that center of the line, that run attack. They're trying to clog up that center of the offensive line, making it impossible for the Mustangs to bust out on their veer option attack.
Meantime, I don't know if the Mustangs got it. It's going to be close.
They chose timeout for measurement.
The officials are taking Timeout here for the measurement. This could be a huge momentum turn, and it is, in fact, one, but not the kind of momentum breaker here the Mustangs were hoping for. It was a fourth down situation. Kind of an interesting spot for the Mustangs coaching staff to go for it. You can already tell Coach Morrow is starting to feel that slight desperation as Riley and Tavai come up with a big loss. Hopefully that will help the Mustangs. That one pushes West Torrance out of field goal position. But the Mustangs were short on that fourth down play. Meantime, oh, what a great play by the Mustangs defense. Miller, number 3 for the Mustangs, comes up with a big knockdown, so it's 3rd and 15. This is exactly the time and point of the game when the Mustangs defense needs to come up with another big stop here and get that ball right back to the offense. The time it is tipped, and there it was right there. Nice job by the Mustangs. Tipped and knocked down. It will be a 4th down and 15, so West will punt. Of all times for the Mustangs defense to get a 3 and out, that was exactly the time to do so. West does get a good punt though, so the Mustangs, though they did not give up the touchdown, they will have a lot of yardage to make up here. Let's see if they can answer that call. West Torrance has done a good job of focusing in at the quarterback's role in that veer option. This time it was a handoff to Lawson Gale, who was stopped at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down and long coming up for the Mustangs. Getting closer and closer towards the end of the 3rd quarter, so Mustangs come out now with Wildcat, and the ball is loose. West Torrance says they have it. If they do, that could be disastrous for the Mustangs, who already trail by 2. Mustangs luckily able to come up with the fumble recovery. They will still have to punt, but oh boy, giving this one over to West at inside the 10-yard line would have been disastrous for the Mustangs. Even as it is, West Torrance had a little bit of pressure. Mustangs didn't exactly pin West deep. West takes over at the 34-yard line, 1st and 10. Play action, complete in the middle of the field. Gets a couple nice breaks there. Nice block, gets down to the 2. It's 1st and goal. I believe that was the first time we've seen a true play action play by the Warriors all evening long. And boy, did it work for a big play for them. Meantime, that is how we will end this 3rd quarter, with West leading 42-28. And welcome back, fans, as we are set to begin the 4th and final quarter. West Torrance in shotgun, Mustang showing blitz. Audible comes in from the West Torrance sidelines. Mills from that middle linebacker spot does blitz, and it is incomplete. Good coverage out there by McLean. Also got safety help, so it's incomplete. This thing show blitz again. And oh, he was open, but that is incomplete. Attempt to the receiver in the corner of the end zone, but well overthrown, perhaps thanks to that Mustang's pressure. Three-time play action, and oh, that one just sort of slipped out. Kind of a weird-looking play. West Torrance does recover, but it'll be 4th down. So the Warriors will go for the field goal attempt. First field goal attempt by either team, and it's a 30-yard attempt. Ball is placed. It is definitely high enough, deep enough, but no good. It was wide to the left. So this one stays a 2-touchdown deficit by the Mustangs. 42-28 is the score. McLean on the play action. Throws to Mills on the left-hand side, but West Torrance's defense was not fooled at all. Mills was stopped before he could even try to get something. Big loss on the play. McLean now out, and it is instead Swigert who pump fakes, throws middle, and that is, oh, dropped. Right in the middle, wide open was Mitchell Noss, but the sure-handed Noss not able to bring that one in, so it's 3rd down now, 3rd and long. Swigert on the straight drop back, that is complete along the sideline, and depending on where they spot it, may be enough. That was Chen with the reception, and that is a Mustangs 1st down. Great job by Chen. Handoff. Lawson Gale has a couple blockers, spins, twists, turns. Pop goes the Weasel down to the 50-yard line. First and 10 Mustangs. Fake to Frank Love. Trying to get Lawson Gale on the quick inside pattern. Lawson Gale was lined up as a receiver that time. Incomplete though, so it's 2nd and 10. Play action, McLean now. Throws deep and incomplete, intended for Noss. Again, we're seeing the flip-flop of quarterbacks here. Now we're back to Swigert. Looks left, throws left. That's complete to Chen. Turns upfield quickly, but is still about 5 yards shy of the 1st down marker. So another 4th down situation. 4th, and I'll call it 4th and 4 for the Mustangs. And timeout by West Torrance. West wanted to make sure they have a defensive play in there, recognizing the importance of this stop. Leading by 2 touchdowns, if West can get the turnover on downs here and kill some time off the clock, that would be a big backbreaker for the Mustangs. So let's see what happens here on 4th down. Swigert's in at quarterback with 4 receivers. Just drops straight back. He looks right. He throws right. And that is complete. Mitchell Noss with a huge catch for the Mustangs. 1st and 10. Morrow in motion. Swigert throws to Morrow. He's going to throw himself. It's up. Chen with the reception. He busts down and gets all the way down. They're going to call him down at the 1-yard line. But what a huge play. Trick play by the Mustangs.
Yeah, Chris, I believe that Chen was in the end zone, but because of the officials' bad position, because it was such a quick play, they didn't see it here as we see. It was clearly a backward lateral. Great play by Morrow just to get the ball out of his hands. And again, it looks like Chen was in the end zone, but because of the angle the officials were at, I don't think they saw it that way, but hopefully the Mustangs will be able to punch it in from the 1.
Yeah, you mentioned that play by Morrow. He barely had his hands on the ball when he had someone in his face. So great job by him to get that one forward. And the Mustangs do, in fact, punch it into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs. Zanicki again. Corey Zanicki, I don't think he had a single carry the entire season. Comes into the quarterfinal CIF game and gets 3 touchdowns on short yardage situations. Mustang Selbit set up for the point after attempt. This one will get the Mustangs back to a 1 touchdown deficit. It is good. So the score is 42-35. Mustangs trail, but now only by 1 touchdown here in the 4th and final quarter.
Yeah, with Corey Zanicki's success near the goal line, I almost want to see him carry the ball on the other part of the field. Maybe he could help get that interior running game going for the Mustangs.
If anything, it'd be interesting to see, even as a lead block, out of the backfield, of course, Zanicki, one of the best guards as far as offensive linemen go in the Bay League. So you hate to lose his blocking abilities there, but boy, he is effective tonight with 3 touchdowns out of that backfield. Meantime, the 1st and 10 pass completion is down for a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3 now. Mustangs showing blitz. Mills stepping up. That has caused the Warrior coaching staff to change plays, so the Mustangs do as well. That one is incomplete. Optimus Prem thought he had himself an interception there, at least a chance at a fumble, but it is ruled incomplete. So short yardage play here for the Warriors, 3-back formation. And, looks like the Mustangs stopped them at the line of scrimmage. Good job by the Mustangs D. 4th and short, and Warriors will be forced to punt, so the Mustangs will get a chance to tie this one up. Now the penalty by the Warriors moves them 5 yards back. If anything, that should just help the Mustangs get better field position. And it is not a good punt at all by the Warriors, so the Mustangs will get excellent field position. They'll take over 1st and 10 from the 43. Mustangs start off with Swigert at center. He hands off. It was Franklin with the carry. Got 3, so it's 2nd and 7. Straight drop back for Swigert. He gets hammered as he throws, and it's intercepted. Warriors on the return might get a touchdown out of it as well. They get a couple blocks, and they will. Boy, what a turn of events for the Mustangs. Just when they thought, after the great field position, they had a chance to tie this one up, the Warriors come up with the interception, converted for the pick 6 touchdown. And they are now back to a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th and 1.
Yeah, Chris, that was the Warriors quarterback, number 10, Joey Notch, that intercepted that ball and returned it all the way for the touchdown. A great play by the Warriors quarterback. As you saw, he almost lost his balance after intercepting the ball. He was able to stay on his feet and returned it all the way for the score.
Of course, a huge assist on that play obviously goes to the defensive front of the Warriors. Mustangs actually had number 25, Lawson Gale, wide open on the left-hand side there. But as soon as Swigert dropped back, he had a Warrior defender in his face and in his chest, hitting him as he threw it. That was all the difference they needed there in order to come up with the interception. That ball just hung up in the air just a little bit too long because Swigert couldn't step into that throw due to the defensive pressure. Meantime, as you see, Swigert's ability, once he does get some blocking there, completes that one for a touchdown. That was the play that they were looking for on that interception. This time, Swigert was able to get the blocking he needed, comes up with a strong throw, touchdown Mustangs.
Yeah, Chris, this was a great pattern run by number 25, Lawson Gill, crossing pattern, as he's able to catch the ball and then stop his momentum right at the sideline, whereas the West Torrance defender ended up flying out of bounds, and then Lawson Gill turned it upfield for the score. Great job by Raphael Lawson Gill.
And a perfect throw by Swigert. So just like that, the Mustangs are back to a one-touchdown deficit. Sublett with the point after attempt is up high, straight, and good. So this one is back to a 49-42 score. West Torrance with a 7-point lead. Here in the fourth and final quarter, boy, just like the first time these two teams met, this one is a blowout. On the offensive side of the ball here, both offenses putting up huge points.
Yeah, combined so far in these two games, it's been over 180 points. For some teams, that's a season.
Certainly, even within our Bay League, Lusinger.
I don't think Lusinger
I don't know if Lusinger put up that many points
in the last two seasons.
Meantime, there was a penalty on the onside kick attempt by the Mustangs. So there will be a re-kick. Probably worked out well for the Mustangs that getting a re-kick, as that one was high and deep enough to pass that 10-yard zone, but went right to a Warrior all-hands member. So the Mustangs would not have converted. Meantime now, Mustangs set. Most likely going to go for the outside kick again. But this time, instead, they kick it deep. And I think that may have been the first true kickoff, perhaps all game long for either team. So the Warriors will take over, but first and 10 at the 20-yard line. So the Mustang coaching staff hoping to play a game of field position here, hoping to trap the Warriors deep into their own end zone. Hoping to get the ball back with good field position. Meantime, Mustangs show blitz. Warriors in shotgun. Mustangs bring the blitz. It's a run play though. West trying to stretch this one out. Forward momentum may have been enough for a first. Let's see. In fact, it is. That is enough for a first down. That's the risk of the Mustangs going on the straight kickoff here. Kind of playing that challenge here, trying to force the Warriors into a quick punt, but instead, Warriors now with another big play. Not only another first down, but that one's going to be a first and 10 deep into Mustang territory. First and 10 from the 27. Warriors clearly showing they're not looking to just simply run out the clock. They want to keep that offensive pressure going here. They know the potency of the Mustangs offense, so the West looking to get more points on the board, not just run out the clock. Timeout taken by the Mustangs defense. Is that clock clearly a factor? 2:48 left to go. Mustangs trail by 7. The score is 49-42 with West in the lead. Anything short of a defensive stop at this stage of the game would pretty much ice it for West. It's a draw play, but the Mustangs defense right there. R.J. Coleman involved in that tackle. And another timeout taken by the Mustangs defense to stop that clock. 2:43 left to go now with a third down situation coming up for the Mustangs. Defensive unit here looking for one more big stop. 3rd and 8 specifically for the West Torrance Warriors. Here's the snap. West looks left. It's complete. That middle receiver, he's tackled at the 21.
Down to the 21-yard line. Timeout.
Let's see if that's enough for the Warriors. It's not. They will be short of the first down. So good job by the Mustangs defense. Even though they did give up the reception, they did not give up the first down. So it's 4th down. The Warriors going for the field goal. Of course, they attempted one earlier. They attempted a 30-yard attempt that was missed. This one will be a 37-yard attempt. I'm sorry, 38-yard attempt. The kick is up. It looks like it's going to be not only short but wide. It is no good. So West with 2 missed field goals could turn out to be huge. The Mustangs will have a chance to tie this one up. For receivers for Swigert, he looks left, he throws left, and that's complete along the sideline to Chen. Swigert trying to do his best Jeff Diusa style comeback tonight. 1st and 10 Mustangs. Swigert back to the pass, looks middle, throws deep middle, uh-oh, and it is intercepted. Looking for, looked like that may have been Mills. Either way, it was into triple coverage, intercepted. That one should ice it, barring a turnover, as the Mustangs have no more timeouts. Warriors now keep this one on the ground. It's a 3-yard gain, so it's going to bring up a 2nd and 7. As that clock continues to click. This one straight up the middle. Mustangs defense trips him up. Looks like that may have been Mills on the trip up, so it's 3rd and short. West leapfrogging, diving, and jumping for the first down, and that will do it. At this stage, the Mustangs will not be able to stop the clock. West Torrance will win this contest. Of course, an exciting 2012 season for the Mustangs. Certainly nothing for them to be ashamed about. This was a game really against West that could have gone in this exact same fashion early on this season as well. That game, the Mustangs were the ones with the lead, as West was trying to make a crazy comeback against them. This time it was the reverse. Mustangs got close but could not climb that hill. West Torrance wins this contest 49-42.
Yeah, Chris, and West Torrance will face the Tascadero in a Tascadero next week in the semifinals, as Palos Verdes will also advance to the semifinals versus Valencia after taking down Mira Costa's old nemesis, Hart, tonight. So we got two Bay League teams in the semifinals. Unfortunately, Mira Costa wasn't one of them.
Well, certainly an exciting season for the Mustangs. A little bit different Mustang squad than we're used to seeing. I can't think of the last time I've seen an option-dominant Mustangs offense, at least certainly not since the Larry Petrol days. Of course, Coach Petrol, big fan of the option offense. Coach Morrow never really seems like he's been a big fan of it. He's always gone with more of a balanced offensive attack, pass and run, balanced attack. But this season he decided to go with the option attack, and despite whoever was at quarterback stuck with it, worked all season long for the Mustangs, but they never really could get that rushing attack going tonight, with maybe only 2 or 3 exceptions on a couple of specific breakout plays. Otherwise, West Torrance did a pretty good job defensively against the Mustangs' veer option.
And that's one of the unfortunate things about facing a team like West Torrance and their coaching staff led by Coach Greg Holt. You give them two opportunities at you, and they're going to make adjustments. They're going to be able to, like you said, make an adjustment to stop that rushing, that option attack for the Mustangs, and they were able to do a good job. Both teams did a great job, and it came right down to the wire, but the Mustangs weren't able to pull it out in this game.
Well, thank you, 2012 Mustangs team. Thank you, seniors. That will wrap up this season. Fans, we'll be back next year. Meantime, thank you, 2012 Mustangs squad. For Jeremy Sadowski, I'm Chris Lee signing out, and thank you, 2012 Mustangs.